So apparently, basketball players have superpowers. And further into the trash pit I go. Yeah, today we're talking about Kuroko No Basuke, or more easily, I think that translates as Kuroko's basketball. Honestly, I'm surprised at myself for even watching this anime. I love watching sports, but basketball is one of those few sports that I genuinely take no enjoyment in watching. Yeah, I don't find it fun to watch, and while I'm an okay passer, I'm terrible at shooting, and therefore I don't even have fun playing it. So the fact that I actually sought a basketball anime, and one with a grand total of 75 episodes across 3 25-episode seasons, and watched every single one while furiously tweeting my emotions as I got caught up in the adrenaline of the games, I'm amazed at myself, to be honest. But I will say that, on the surface, this is not a particularly realistic show. Stop. I know. Mad. Why are you imposing realistic standards onto an anime? And sure, I'll be the first to agree that this is silly, given the nature of anime as a storytelling medium. But with the other sport anime that I've watched, there was always a sense that it was grounded in reality, especially in the case of Yuri on Ice and Haikyuu. At the end of the day, all of the things being executed by the players or by the athletes was wholly plausible. But in the case of Kuroko, that's not entirely the case, because there are things done that had me, many a time, basically calling bullshit in my head. But that being said, it's okay. First off, yes, this is an anime, so you have to be willing to roll with it as it pertains to some of the things that happen. But second, despite me calling bullshit on a lot of Kuroko no Basuke, most of it is exaggeration of actual sports philosophy, basketball technique, and metaphor. From what I can tell, at least. Again, I'm no expert as it pertains to basketball. For example, there's the idea of going into the zone, something that's shown as a kind of literal place within Kuroko no Basuke. But the idea of going into the zone isn't uncommon for anyone with a passion for something, while exerting extreme effort, dedication, and going into a state of essentially hyperfocus. Furthermore, using techniques such as misdirection, dirty play, hypervigilant observation, insane accuracy, these are understandable concepts, ideas, and metaphors. All Kuroko no Basuke simply did was heighten them to an operatic and almost literal level, making the players more akin to some kind of superhero. It is ridiculous, but once I accepted it, I got really into it, even reveling in its absurdity. Doesn't hurt I really liked the characters. Well, most of them. Unlike Haikyuu and Yuri on Ice, where I could like even the opponents of the protagonists, there were definitely some opponents of the Seirin team who I really disliked, especially those who engaged in downright illegal and dirty play solely for the purpose of injuring opposing players. That's something that really gets my hackles up, and it was one of the few times I had to actually bite my knuckles while at my desk to keep from swearing. Kiyoshi-senpai! Though, shout out to Hyuga, who was probably one of my favorite players for Seirin. It's always the ones with the glasses, I swear. He and Kyoshi are basically Seirin's basketball senpais, and this is why we love them. Senpai! Like with any anime, it's all about the angst and the backstories, and there are plenty to go around, but they really don't bring out the humdinger of angsty backstories until season 3. And it's not even just season 3. We're talking like the last match, the last little bit of the show, and then wham! They smack you with these freaking angsty backstories, and I'm like, how dare? How dare? I have endured 70-something episodes of emotional trauma, and now you throw this at me? My heart is not prepared for this. That being said, the backstories were good, and it was great to see how the characters, especially those in the Generation of Miracles, really matured throughout the seasons. I did admittedly get antsy while watching Kuroko no Basuke at times, but I think that's because I find basketball so dull that the multiple episodes devoted to single games could drag, in my opinion. Outside of that, the games, like Haikyuu, basically took years off of my life, and I am glad I watched this show in the end. If you're new to sports anime, I don't know if I would actually recommend this as a place to start. This is mainly due to its length and kind of operatic style, but if you want to see the subgenre at its most bombastic, Kuroko no Basuke is worth the watch. Just know, it's 75 episodes of you basically having a heart attack, and at times maybe going, this is really over the top. But that's part of the joy. But that's it for me today, you guys, and so until next time. Oh. Oh. Cheers.